It is a great honor and privilege to welcome Mr. Javier Ortiz Cabrejos, an internationally respected architect, educator, researcher, author, and visionary leader dedicated to advancing human development through Vedic knowledge and consciousness-based education. Currently serving as the president of Maharishi Institute of Vedic Science and Technology in Peru, National Director of the Maharishi Foundation in Peru, Director of Maharishi Vedic Architecture Institute of Latin America, and Director of Maharishi Vedic Research Institute Australia. He continues to inspire transformative educational and social initiatives worldwide. A graduate in architecture and urbanism from Ricardo Palma University, Peru, he has pursued advanced studies in Vedic architecture, sustainable urbanism, and Maharishi Yoga across renowned institutions in India, the Netherlands, Spain, Holland. Since 1998, he has pioneered consciousness-based education and preventive mental health programs, bringing meditation, yoga, and transcendental meditation to more than 80,000 students across nearly 100 schools in Peru. An accomplished speaker, poet, author, and recipient of prestigious World Medal of Merit from Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, he embodies wisdom, innovation, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to human progress and global well-being. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Javier Ortiz Cabrejos.
Most welcome, Xavierji. Delighted. Hugs to you. And whole stage is yours to receive message from you about yoga and concentration power. Over to you.
Thank you very much, dear Vikrantji, for this invitation to participate in this Unity Congress for the whole world in this week of yoga. And I would like to share slides now with our guests in all over the world to have some knowledge of what we want to share. No? Yoga for cognitive development. Yoga, as we know, means union. And we have a phrase from the Vasio of Maharishi Vedavyasa about the Yoga Sutra, in which he says that yoga is samadhi. Yoga is the state in which consciousness is observed to permeate all the states, which that means that consciousness is all there is, because consciousness is permeated all in the universe. And the highest state of cognitive development means to perceive consciousness in everything in universe. The second Yoga Sutra of Maharishi Patanjali says, Yoga's chitta vritti nirodha. The fluctuations of consciousness reside in the silent state of awareness. That state is called yoga. So that means that in our silent state of consciousness, there is the unity, there is the state in which we feel the mind balance. Vedavyasa says also in his Vasio about the Sutra 16 that that state of highest knowledge is called Kaivalya. That state of Kaivalya is united consciousness, that state that we are trying to share with everybody in the world. My master Maharishi Mahesh Yogi has said about this, that when the mind reaches this transcendental area, even for momentarily, even vaguely, even for a brief instant, that's where yoga begins. This is the beginning of yoga. When one begins to practice transcendental meditation, there is where yoga begins. So we were sharing this with several schools in our country for more than 25 years. Transcendental meditation, Maharishi Yogasanas, and yogic breathing for cognitive development and transformation for a nation between 1997 and 2026. This transcendental meditation allows the mind to go into the finest levels of our mind, transcend the finest thought, and reach the transcendental state, that state that's called also the unified field of all the laws of nature, that state of Kaivalya, that state of united consciousness, in which the science have shown that our brain starts to function in perfect balance. All the brain waves in all the different states start to function in a coherent way, giving the brain not just a state of balance, but a perfect function of all our mental and brain power. That brings the growth of intelligence, more creativity, better memory, increased tolerance in secondary schools. All this is scientific proven. Improved academic performance in the areas of mathematics and in achievement in English. That these are studies made in students all over the world. Mathematic performance, and the better performance in all the achievements in the schools. So the benefits for the practice of transcendental meditation for improve of cognitive development in all the areas are very practical for the students. And this consciousness-based education is also, we present in our country as a preventive program for mental health and improved school performance. In our country, in Peru, we have reached 4 universities and more than 100 schools with 80,000 students, with agreements with different institutions in our country. We have reached 22 cities, 9 regions, 100 schools, 80,000 students, and almost 30,000 students practicing advanced meditation CD program. We teach yogasanas to the students. They practice in their own classrooms, and these have been also recorded for example, the International Journal of Indian Psychology, the Journal of Latinos and Education, the Catholic University in Peru, and these different studies, more than 20 studies that we have made in our country, have shown that the students improve the physical health, the cognitive health, the emotional health, and the school performance between 60 and 70% in just 3 months of practice of transcendental meditation and yogasanas and breathing exercises. So in several cities, for example, in Puno, Titicaca Lake, a lake that is more than 4,000 meters high, we have schools where students are with their teachers are practicing yogasanas and also transcendental meditation. Even some schools have their own rooms for practice transcendental meditation. Here we see a big meditation practice in Polydeportive in a school with around 800 students. Here the practice of yogasanas and meditation, as well in this picture. As I said, in some schools we have even halls for practice of meditation and yogasanas. In this case, a neuroscientist is measuring the brain waves of the students, showing that these changes are bringing benefits for all the students in the school. So this is just to have just a quick view of our project reaching more and more schools over this Latin American country. Also, we have agreements with mayors of different cities to get to their students in their own cities, and with Catholic institutions as this orphanage where the students practice yoga and meditation, And in this square of this city that's called the Victory City in Lima, a practice of meditation in the big square of the city, no? And in Lima City, we have several institutions practicing. This is another school in Arequipa where we work with the Catholic directors of the school. Here we have around 1,000 students meditating together. And we have worked also in several areas and very remote, as for example, in the birth of the Amazon River, in which we worked with school in the middle of the jungle. Some news of the newspapers: yoga kills bullying, Transcendental Medittaion reached more than 50,000 students in the schools. So we have a Yoga Sutra, the 235, that says that in the vicinity of yoga, all the hostile, conflictive tendencies are eliminated. We have used this to create a Maharishi effect in our country, in Peru. And we have shown that in 40 years of this project, in which we have the number of students growing, especially from 2005, the different scales as poverty, undernourishment, access to electricity, outward mobilities to students, scientific and technical journals, gross domestic product, exports product, all these areas have improved in the country. In these charts, we see how when the students meditating are growing, the PBI is increasing, so the economy of the country is increasing. And when the number of students are growing in the school practicing Transcendental Medittaion, the poverty comes down in the country from 60% to almost 20%. The creativity of the population is increased also, as we see in the number of patents, in the number of scientific journals published in the country, and the number of students going into superior education in different places in the world. And also very important, we should share this, that when the students started to meditate in groups in the schools, the rate of violence decreased in the country from highest levels of terrorism and no more than 2 or 3%. And also the undernourishment decreases. So we can say that our programs of yoga and transcendental meditation not just improve cognitive development, but are a key to change the destiny of a country, to produce what have been called in our country the Peruvian miracle. We can produce a yogic miracle and meditation miracle in the whole world, sharing these techniques with the students and with the groups, when the groups practicing all this power of yoga, that is united consciousness, is the basis for a peaceful world. And that is what we need in this moment. And that is the aim of this wonderful event of united consciousness. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Javier ji. And what you shared is very impactful. Yoga directly creates a measurable impact on cognitive development, not only cognitive development, economic development, social development, and development as a country. You rightly said, Maharishi effect, yoga effect. Let's together do it at a bigger canvas. We'll talk offline to you, and we are meeting in person in India in January. You are already invited.
Thank you very much. For sure, I will be very happy to be with you.
Yes, thank you.